I have two hard lessons for you today, guys. Lesson number one, if you're... it's just my trapdoor I was using to calibrate my audio. If you are going to go out adventuring, do not bring an apiarist's backpack with all of your bees in it. Lesson number two, make frequent world backups. So I had gotten kind of slack about that. Beehive right there. I'd gotten kind of slack about that during this video series because I wasn't... actually, I don't know why I stopped. I wasn't putting up regular world downloads. And actually, I don't think I might have put up one for like the second episode or something, but didn't do any since then. I'm going to start doing that again just because, if nothing else, it'll make me be sure I have frequent world backups. So, let me tell you what happened. So I was out exploring, filling in my map. This is a new map because I lost the one that I was filling in, and collecting bees. And I'd gone all the way up here to this upper right corner where there's a desert. You can just barely see some sand, sort of. Can't really point at it, but up there in that corner. And I needed a cactus because I had none at home. So that was one of my goals. Yep. And also just wanted to get some bees. I wanted more wintry bees. There's the tiny little taiga biome right up there. I'm very close to it right now. Since then, I've found another one up in the upper left corner now. That's, yeah. But yeah, so I had my apiarist's backpack with me, which I stupidly had not emptied out after several trips off gathering bees. And I saw a beehive across a body of water and swam over to it and took a hit, and next thing I knew, I was dead. It was an angry zombie with an iron sword, so those things will just wreck you really quickly. Even though I had armor on, I was armored about like I am now, I think. Yeah, he two-shotted me, and so I thought, okay, I was pretty far out. I kind of sort of know where I am. I'm pretty good at knowing where I died and getting my stuff back. So I started making the trek out there and stupidly didn't think to take any food. And before I left, I had the thought, maybe I should make a world backup now just in case I don't find my stuff and it despawns. But I didn't do that. So I got out to where I thought I died, looked around for a while, and could not find it. Eventually ended up starving because I hadn't taken any food with me. And so when I died the second time, I thought, okay, let's get really serious here. And made myself a jetpack, made a world backup at that point, because I thought, okay, it probably hasn't been 5 minutes yet, so I can get back to my stuff if it hasn't despawned yet. And looked around for a long time and could not find it. Oh, this is a weird thing here, just since I'm walking by it. This is a water well. It's like an oil well, but it's water. I don't know exactly what the point of them is. I think it's an extra biomes thing. But yeah, it's just like one source block of water that goes all the way down to bedrock. Yeah. Put away the map. Anyway, yeah, so could not find my stuff. I did just about everything I possibly could to try to get it back. I opened up NBT Explorer with the world backup that I'd made and figured out how to search for items on the ground and looked for an apiarist's backpack anywhere and just could not find it. So couldn't do a thing. Lost like 60 bees or so, which really sucks, but it's not the end of the world. What can you do? I couldn't do anything. So those are your lessons for today. Back up your world. Don't take too much valuable stuff with you when you go out adventuring, because you might die in a place you can't find again and lose all your stuff. So, I didn't think that would take the whole way back to my house to explain, but it did. So, let's get to the stuff we're doing today. So I've been filling out this tower a little bit more with some furnishing it a bit, putting more stuff down. I'll keep that on me for the moment. I mentioned the last episode that I did not have a thaumaturgy set up because I wanted to do something. I think I wanted thaumium for something. Yeah, for enchanting. But I didn't have a research table or crucible set up or anything. So on this floor here, I've set up a cool little thing here. So now we have our arcane work table, infusion altar. These floors are only one thick, so I can't put the infusion altar down on the ground like I usually like to without it showing through the ceiling on the floor below. But Oh, and the lava for the crucible was also a bit tricky to work out, but I found a solution. So this is funny. This lava is directly on top of a wood block, and you can see it dripping down here, but due to the way that fire spreads, this will never burn. Even though it's lava right on top of wood, it's fine. Yeah, fire spread mechanics are interesting, and this is far enough up that it won't spread to it. So what I have here is, research table, chest of thaumaturgy stuff. The crucible has its alembics all around it. That's sort of the tricky thing with it. You have to have space around to get these, be able to fill... Oh, it looks like I should be able to pull those out. Yeah. What are those? Aura and Vitreous. Cool. Oh, and Alienus. And that's Bestiola. I mean, Bestia, I think, but I can't get it. Anyway, this up here is a relay pointing downward, as sort of suspended by this chain-looking thing. The point of that is so that I can drop stuff into the crucible without having to, come up here, sort of aim carefully. Sometimes it'll fly off that side or go down the front, but, I can just stick something in here. There's no water in it right now, so I can demonstrate. I'll put a feather in there, and it just drops it right in. So it always goes into the thing like that. So that's a very handy thing to have there. I have this fancy little water well here. I don't know exactly what it's supposed to be, but it's just, this is an infinite spring. Normally I'd put them down to the ground, but again, this is only one thick floor, so I had to improvise something. So I decided to do something with microblocks and make a fancy looking, kind of like a sink, kind of like an aquarium, like halfway between the two. I don't know. But it works. I can just pull water out of here for filling up the crucible or whatever. Anyway, and then over here, this is sort of like the magic floor. I have my enchanting table set up. It was a pain to figure out how to lay out the books to fit in this space, but this is about the best I could do. It does replace some of the outside walls, but it's okay. And just have sort of some symmetry with the chain here. I'd like to actually replace this with another block, maybe one of these. Yeah, inverted purple lamp I think would be my choice, or maybe another color. I don't know. I'll try some of those at some point. But yeah, so that's what I've done to the building. Oh, I also got ebony trees and replaced this cherry wood with ebony. I think it looks pretty cool. I have nothing up here yet other than the crafting table. This is a very, very tight space, so whatever I put up here is going to have to fit in very little space. I could... See, it kind of feels like this should be the bedroom up here, but when I respawn, I kind of don't want to have to come all the way down this ladder, down this ladder, down this ladder. Oh, speaking of which, I got a real good suggestion from someone on my last video to use arcane levitators to go up and down here. I really like that idea, and I wanted to try setting it up like that. But I do not have the resources to make arcane levitators at the moment. I think I'm short on air shards, so I'm going to have to get some of those before I'm able to do that. Right, next thing is... Oh, yes, Crescent Hammer here is to tell me to show you this. So, the one little hobbyist steam engine is gone. I've replaced it with this bank of 5 combustion engines. These have all of my fuel in them, so they're all halfway full. Oops. And I discovered something interesting. Oh, I can't actually get at that one because the gate and the conduit are in the way. But anyway, they all have half fuel. I discovered something interesting. So I have this one aqueous accumulator down below. I've kind of dug in here to look at it. So there's an aqueous accumulator here, which is supplying this carpenter with water. And I just hooked into it for the combustion engines too. So it's supplying all of them with water. So I figured, okay, cool. They're adequately cooled. And I turned them on and walked away, then came back, and they were all orange. So I was very close to having an explosion of 5 combustion engines right here, but fortunately I stopped it. So, oh, hey, they've just turned on. Why have they just turned on? Who's using MJ? Seriously, who's using MJ? Oh, that is really... Oh, I know who it is. Okay, yeah. Because I have this... Sorry, that confused me a bit. I have this still crafting wooden ties. I forgot that I'd given it more resources, and it's out of space now. But as soon as it gets a little bit of creosote oil from this thing, it's ready to craft one. Anyway, so yeah, those combustion engines. One aqueous accumulator is not enough to keep 5 combustion engines, at least fueled by fuel, which makes them heat up faster, supplied with water. So, what I've done to get around that for the moment, actually, I'm very happy about that, because like I said last episode, I wanted crushed ice and coolant to be relevant mechanics, and this means that they are. I mean, I could put one aqueous accumulator per combustion engine, but that'd be a pain. I don't want to do that. It'd be a lot of resources. What do these cost? Yeah, okay, so a bit of iron, tin, gold, iron, glass, bucket. Yeah, so it's not terrible, but it's significant if you're doing like one per engine or one per two engines or something. So yeah, crushed ice and coolant are still going to be relevant mechanics. So yeah, I'm happy about that. We'll get a setup for those as soon as we get icy bees. I don't think I want to use coolant because that costs too much tin. I don't know if there's another way to get it. Maybe Greg Tech gives you some cool way to do it. Let's see. Okay, so there's helium coolant cells. I don't know if those can be used in combustion engine. No, because I can use this in a... Yeah. Anyway, so... Oh yeah, see, coolant 5.0. If I look at recipes for coolant. Water 1, crushed ice 10, coolant 5. So crushed ice is the ideal one. But anyway, so what I did to get around that was I just put these cobblestone structure pipes on here with gates that say, if engine is blue and red pipe signal is on, then send a redstone signal, which will activate that engine. Each one of these has their own thing. And red pipe signal comes from this redstone energy cell saying if it can store energy. So if it needs some power and these things are in the blue, then they turn on. So as soon as they go green, they turn off again, and since it's a combustion engine, they won't be able to turn on again until their heat goes all the way back down to 0. So this works out okay. It just means that if I'm using a whole lot of MJ at once, I can't run these continuously, so I won't get as much output. So that's why crushed ice will still be beneficial to that. So, I'm happy with that for now, and I'm going to be happy with it for later, because yeah, I want to keep using these combustion engines. We will set up a steam boiler someday, but I kind of like these. I want to be oil-powered, or fuel-powered, I guess. I don't think there's any point in keeping oil around. I think the only thing it can do that fuel can't is to work in a semi-fluid generator, which is only 8 EU per tick per packet out. So, well, hang on, let's see if this tells me. Yeah, semi-fluid generator recipes, works with seed oil, creosote oil, biomass, liquid sodium, liquid lithium, and oil, but not fuel. But I wouldn't use it for that. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we're going to be doing with our fuel, putting it in combustion engines. So, yeah, that's what that setup is like. And yeah, I've had my assembly table making a bunch of stuff. I needed lots of gates and things for this, so I have those things. The handy thing about these pulsating chipsets is that they work in place of, I think it's either electronic circuits or advanced circuits. It won't show me in usage here, but if I look up like, okay, I had to build an industrial centrifuge. Well, I didn't have to, but we'll show that a little later. Okay, so you saw a pulsating chipset there. Yeah, it takes the place of advanced circuits, because Greg Tech adds those to the OR dictionary or something like that. I think some of these basic gates can take the place of electronic circuits too. So those are a very cheap alternative to those circuits. So I'll definitely be making pulsating chipsets for that, as well as for autarkic gates. So that's pretty cool. Let me just get this stuff out of here. Yep. Oh, that chest's full. Is that the next thing in our list, to do something about our full chest situation? Also lost a crescent hammer when I died. I don't know why I had it with me, but apparently I did. Lost my mining drill and chainsaw. But I actually like this pick better than the mining drill. It's a lot faster. Diamond pick with efficiency 3 is definitely faster than a normal mining drill. I know you can enchant the mining drills with enchanted books, but I don't... See, I think the industrial craft developers have said that's an exploit and they're going to be disabling it, so I probably won't want to do that. But someday in this world, we'll build a Vajra. It's probably going to be incredibly expensive. Let's take a look. Oh, actually, I wouldn't be surprised if the recipe is still the same. Oh, wow, lots of textures have changed. Yeah, I think the recipe is actually still the same. It's just much harder to get iridium now. We're going to need an implosion compressor and all that stuff. Anyway, so yeah, it's harder to get iridium. That's how GregTech makes these recipes harder. Because yeah, I liked the Vajra. I didn't feel like it broke the game balance for me in the last world. I did feel like a couple of the things I did break it. Like the Gravi chest plate, I don't think I'll be making one of those here, because once I have that, it's kind of like creative mode. I mean, you know, it's not exactly like creative mode, but just being able to fly everywhere just makes the game a little too easy. And soul shards, I think what really did it for me was when I made the Wither Skeleton soul shard. As much fun as that was to set up, it just gave me so many resources that I just didn't even know what to do with them. And when you have too much power in a Minecraft world and too many things at your disposal, it just gets to be less interesting. So, I mean, you know, like I said, I made a jetpack for looking for my stuff, but I'm not wearing it right now. I kind of like being earthbound, at least for now, and just going at the normal speed. I will be making boots of the traveler and probably putting haste on them, but let's stop talking so much and actually start doing some more stuff. So let me show you another thing I did off camera. I have built a train station here, and looking back at some of the videos that Etho recently posted, I found that this is almost an exact copy of what he built. I didn't do that intentionally. I really honestly didn't. This just sort of happened organically, and then I looked at Etho's videos and it's like, wow, that is exactly like my building. So I don't know if like I subconsciously saw it in one of his older videos and remembered it when I was building this thing or what. But anyway, not intentionally copying Etho, that's just sort of what happened there. But yeah, so the idea is track comes in here. Oh yeah, I have a thing to place here. So yeah, this is a liquid loader. It's made like that. Detector tank, okay, yep. So we're gonna put that down right here. And this thing will refuel our, actually, let me, I'm gonna go pick up the locomotive and chest cart from the quarry, because I want to set them on the filters on the loaders there, so they'll only, you know, so I don't like unload my locomotive's charcoal there or anything. Also built this little bridge. I think it looks pretty decent. Oh, dang it! I have fallen into this hole so many times you wouldn't believe it, just because I'm trying to look at the bridge from that angle, and then it's like up and down the hole. This is always how I get out of it. So need to put some ladders there so I can stop doing that. Anyway, don't fall in the hole. I wanted to incorporate stone brick a little bit more into the look of this thing, but those pillars are about the best I could do. I'd like this to be mossy, because, you know, it's in water, like moss would be growing on it. I don't know. I'm definitely focusing much more on aesthetics for this world than I was in my previous one, because I was mostly just doing techie functional stuff there. But I want things to be pretty here. I want it to be a really nice place to spend some time in, and you know, just do something a little different for that. So we're gonna pick these up. Quarry's still the same, haven't done much with it. So right, well, we have ender pearls to fuel that now, so that's good. Yeah, this end of this isn't really set up. I have the item loader there, but it's only connected to one of the chests. We'll figure that out as we go. But anyway, I want to get back over here to the train station. So let's see, I'm looking at my notes here. There was a suggestion to make a Galgadorian drill, which is a Steve's Carts thing. It's used for mining. I like that suggestion. I think I will be doing that at some point. These leaves, I just feel the need to trim them. And yeah, I'm happy with the comments on my videos. You guys have a lot of really good ideas for things to do, and there's a lot of stuff that I honestly don't know about how these mods work. Lots of people are like, "Oh, why aren't you using X?" And I'm like, "Okay, I've never heard of X before. This looks really cool. I should do that." So that's very much appreciated. Anyway, so here, liquid loader. We will only load. Hello. Oh, son of a bitch! I am clicking and nothing is happening. Oh, I know what that is. Okay, so if I press right shift, no. There we go. Okay, so I press right shift twice, and that fixes that bug. It was like I was shift clicking everything. Anyway, okay, so steam locomotive there. That's what's going to be loaded. This is for loading charcoal into it, and this is our item unloader down here in this little basement. So the idea with this station is that you know, the train will come in, and get loaded up with water. Oh, yes. So we're going to fuel it or supply it with water using this rain tank, which is an item from forestry. The rain tank, a little staircase there to get up. Where's the center of this? Is this it? I think that's it. The rain tank will, of course, fill up with water as it rains. Is that the way I want it, or the other way? Yeah, this way I can sort of see the gauge there. Yeah, so as it rains, this will fill up, and I can use a liquiduct coming out of it, which I need to go get. I'll get it in a minute, to have it fill this up with water. So I'll just have to not always sleep to shut off the rain, and that should supply us with water pretty nicely. So that's where we'll get that for the steam locomotive. And this, I'm not sure yet how I'm going to supply it with charcoal. Let's just put a few in there. I guess it doesn't have to be charcoal. Oh, wait, that's filters. Go away. There we go. Yeah, buffer, I guess is... Okay, right. So I want a chest on top of that. All right, let me get a chest and some liquiducts. Because, yeah, I can probably just stick a chest on top of that and refill it with charcoal, you know, once in a blue moon when it gets toward empty. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure, yes, item loaders we found out will pull from adjacent inventories, so that's fine. Liquiducts, crescent hammer. I'm going to need a lever and a chest. Do I have anything better? Oh, wait. There's my chests. Let's make this, I'll just leave it wood. We'll see how far that gets us. Once we have enough charcoal to stick in there. I don't have a whole chest full of charcoal right now. Yeah, cleaned up the basalt around here and planted some grass and planted some tall grass too, just for some extra detail so it looks nicer. I think the effect's pretty good. What I was thinking with these little train stations is that I would want them to... I don't know why I keep looking at that. It's not like it's going to have filled up with rain already. Okay, so what's the way to do this? I could come over like that. Or I could go straight down here like that. Which do I like better? I don't like that this blocks the walkway so much, so I think I'm going to come over. Well, or then we could do that. No, definitely not that. Okay, we're going to do it like this. Cool. So now... Oh. Yeah, I guess we'll just do that. That's fine. Okay, so that'll pull water from here whenever it rains. I'll have to stay awake and see if it rains during this episode so we can take a look at the progress on this. And okay, good. So that's fine. That's fine. I'll put a little bit in here just in case we get around to actually seeing this work. And did I already set that? Yes. So that's the only cart that will unload stuff. So the idea with this little train station here, I think I interrupted myself like twice trying to explain it, but anyway, this one will have some transport pipes coming down off of this. Let's get okay. I need to let's see if an item unloader will output into a transport pipe without it being wood. I assume it will, but let's find out. And I'll get a wooden one just in case. Okay. And yeah, I've got a crescent hammer, so we're good on that. So chest cart. I'll put some stuff in it, have it unload. Yeah, so what I was saying is these, I'm thinking this building will be non-unique. I will have another one of these over that direction, because there's an oil spout out in the ocean that I've been, that's where I got the fuel for those combustion engines. I was just bucketing it out and hauling it back like that. But I want to set up another track there and have a pump there, have a train carrying the oil back to me, and have another station a lot like this one over, closer to there, where liquid gets unloaded, or the oil at least. So that's how I want to do that. Let's go all in here. See if that's a liquid duct. See if I can just get this to come down into a chest here. And we'll put this down in the track, stick some stuff in it. And... oh, nope, doesn't work. Okay, so... no. Alright, so I do need a wooden transport pipe for that. That's fine. I will just have that. I'll give it a gate and have it unload its buffer as we do that. Yeah, I think that'll work okay. So the idea with this one is like I'd have a small network of pipes sorting out some items and putting them into convenient chests here. This is not a very big space. I haven't really thought beyond that. I don't know what I want to ultimately do, because doing that, you know, it just saves me a short walk to the quarry, really, because I still have to come in here and sort out my items and carry them to where I want them. So I don't know what the ultimate plan with that's going to be, but for now, this will be sort of the dumping ground for quarry resources. So I think we might actually be at a state where we can try this out. Oh, no, our rain tank is still empty, so I'll wait till it rains, and if it doesn't, I'll just fill that up a little bit manually so we can see it go and see if it does its job. Let's just go ahead and stick these down here and assume that we will... Yeah, okay, so I'll point this over this way, give you a chest cart and an anchor cart. Oops. And link them up. Cool. So that's our train. We'll get it going if we get some rain, or if I just fill that up manually. Anyway, I don't know if we'll have time to do that because I have a very full episode again today. I was doing a lot of stuff over the weekend. So let's see what else is on our list. How far into the episode are we already? 26 minutes. Woo-hoo, wow. Yeah, it's going to be tight to fit all this in. Okay, next thing I wanted to do. This item is from factorization. I did not have factorization enabled in my previous world. You all probably know how it works already, but if any of you don't, it's for bulk storage of a single item. It holds more than any type of chest, but will only hold one item type at a time. And from cleaning up all that basalt from that one volcano, I have quite a lot of it, and it's really cluttering up my this chest here. Let's find a better spot for that. Let's say here. Can I still open that? No. Okay, there isn't a better... Oh, here we go. I'll just stick it there for now. So I've actually never used one of these myself. I've seen the Mindcrackers use them plenty. So let's see. If I left click, it just tells me empty. If I right click, puts the whole stack in. If I like... okay. Is it double right click? Yeah, double right click and everything of that type that's in my inventory goes in there. Okay, so I can right click and see the amount. If I left click, it gives me a stack. Okay, cool. So that's a good place to put our basalt cobblestone. And any other item that we have a lot of, it holds, let's see, how much does it hold? Actually, now wait a minute. Isn't it 64 stacks? So that was... I guess that's a little bit more than a gold chest, but that's less than a diamond chest, isn't it? Let's see, 64 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 9. That's more than 64. Okay, maybe I'm wrong about it holding more than any kind of chest. But anyway, it's very cheap. It's just wood, so those will be handy for that. Not sure I like the way it's oriented. And there's some sort of upgrade you can put in it, which lets it hold a lot more. Here we go. Extra dimensional storage barrel upgrade. So this takes dark iron. We'll get into more factorization stuff later, which should be pretty interesting. But anyway, for now we'll just use barrels for a few things. So yeah, I do have some wintry bees now because I went out exploring more and found that one other taiga biome that's not as tiny as the other one that I already cleaned out. So I was thinking, we never actually used an acclimatizer in our last world. Let's see how it works here. And I have a good use for it because I need my wintry bees to work in this place. So I think what this does is it increases the... Let me get my beealizer out here. It increases the tolerance, like where you have up 1 here. Supposedly this can get to up 5 or both 5, which would be nice. So let's just put you in here. And I need a bunch of lava cans, I believe. Let's see, I have lava buckets. Can I use one of those? Yes, okay. So I'll just leave the lava bucket in there, and this should slowly get more temperature tolerance upward. Is it going to consume that? Yes, and it consumed the bucket too, bastard. All right, so I don't want consuming my buckets. So instead of using those, let's use cans, because those can be cheaply made from aluminum. And I'm just going to do this. Yeah. Hey, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, damn it. Why are you not? Really? These cans, they're kind of buggy or something, because, like, they okay, click. There it goes, finally. I don't know what's up with that. Like, if I'm emptying out a lava pool, it's a very long delay between times I can click. So anyway, so there's 3 lava cells or lava cans. We'll just put them in there and hopefully let this get this bee enough tolerance that she'll be able to work in this biome. And then we'll be able to get more drones. That's the main point of the wintry bees. Other than going on to icy and glacial bees, which will get us ice shards, which we can make into crushed ice to cool these things down. So that'll be good, but that's a long way down the chain. Mostly I just want drones right now. Is this doing anything at all? Does it have like a very low chance to actually work or something? Still says up 1. Or does it actually change the... Yeah, climate icy, up 1. Okay. So I'm going to need a lot of lava cans for that, it looks like. Okay. I'll do that later. But the other thing we wanted to do with bees is see what these ender bees' effect actually is. Because it says ends. That sounds very scary. And they're not nocturnal. And I don't want to sleep because I want it to rain. So we'll put that off until it becomes daytime again. Right, have to put the dragon egg next to them so that they will see it as a flower. So while it's nighttime, instead, let's just play with this industrial centrifuge I built. So for EU power generation, there's a lot of ways you can do it. I have my gas turbine here that's running on hydrogen right now. I'd like to have it running on methane, which can come from rotten flesh. We talked about this earlier. Okay, hang on. So this is max EU per P in 32. That's... An MFE is too much for that because that's 128. So I need an LV transformer. Lav transformer? All right, so I need to build one of these. This takes 2 copper cables, some copper, and some wood. That's pretty easy. I think I have a couple of copper cable in here. I sure do. Beautiful. So with this thing, since I have, I accumulate rotten flesh when I fight zombies and things. That's the wrong way around. Turn around, please. And I might as well use it for power generation, since there's not much else you can do with it. What am I looking for? Electric wrench. So the industrial centrifuge. Let's see. Shift click to put the 3. Yeah, there we go. Good. Don't explode, please. Good. Okay. So yes, that powered up. Good. Good. Still empty. Still going. Crazy. Nothing in there. Anyway, so let's put this... we'll use this industrial centrifuge for a lot of other stuff, too. But first, let's just... Okay, so it's 16 flesh to 1 cell, it looks like. That's not great, but it's something. And this is pretty slow, I believe. How long does it take to make one of these? Where are you? Did I go by it? No, here we go. 250 seconds. So that's just over 4 minutes. Okay. That's fine. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. 4 minutes, 10 seconds. So 25,000 EU. Man. But 1 methane cell produces 45,000 EU in the gas turbine. So this will power itself as long as I'm feeding it rotten flesh. So I don't have huge amounts, but I have enough to make... let's see, 16 methane cells. So that's not too bad. So yeah, we'll use this for other stuff later. Good, that's almost halfway done already. Anyway, we'll just let that go. So that's a good little upgrade to our EU power. Another thing is I would like to make a rock cutter. And that involves a few things. Right, so I could get Silk Touch on a pick or something. Apparently, it's a good idea to always Silk Touch ores and process them other ways. You know, some of them aren't like that. Like Fortune on Diamond ore is the best you can do for it. But a lot of the other ores, like redstone, I think you put in a macerator and you get way more redstone. Oh, I don't have a macerator yet because it's expensive. It costs 2 diamonds, 2 advanced circuits, some sort of machine frame, and flint. Okay, well, that's not terribly expensive. It just costs... Oh, wait, no. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I saw the diamond dust and somehow thought it was a... Okay, anyway, 3 diamonds to build a macerator. Or a wolframium grinder. Ooh. Ooh, hello. Okay, that doesn't require diamonds. Maybe we'll do it that way. Or a diamond grinder. But if we can use wolframium, that looks cheaper, even though it's a lot of steel. Anyway, what was I saying? Right, rock cutter. So that rock cutter is sort of another way to get Silk Touch. For some reason, Silk Touch 3. I don't know why, because Silk Touch 1, maybe it makes a difference. I'll have to find out. But I assume it's just the same as Silk Touch 1. So we need titanium ingots and diamond dust and a couple of other basic components. Can I use like a chipset for that? Let's see. Gold chipset, iron ore gate, or electronic circuit. Yeah, okay, so the iron ore gate is what replaces electronic circuits. I have some here, as well as a lot of other options. So I have diamonds in diamond form and titanium in dust form. We need the opposite of that. So the diamonds, I think, can I just pulverize them, probably? Yeah, okay, so I can just pulverize these to get diamond dust. Now, titanium, we have to smelt in an industrial blast furnace. Don't smelt that, please. I don't think it will, but I'll take it out just in case. I don't have a good place for my industrial blast furnace. Again, it doesn't seem like there's a good place to put it, so I'm not sure what I want to do long term. Maybe like a basement down below this for nasty big machines like that, or maybe a dedicated like GregTech building off to the side of this somewhere or something like that. But for now, we can just set it up next to our EU power generation, because that's what it needs. Oh, does this take... No, 128. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm going to need some lava again. I really don't like this. This spot is terrible. I don't like this one bit. Oh well, what can I do? So I need some lava to put inside this, and I just used it all in the acclimatizer and didn't get anything out of it. So I'm going to go get some lava and build this and smelt up the titanium, since we already saw how that's done, and I'll be back when we're ready to build the rock cutter. Oh, actually, no, not yet. It's daytime. Let's use our ender bees. So this might be... just in case it kills me horribly and, you know, destroys my inventory or something. I just want to be ready for stuff like that. I'm going to put my valuables in here. Yeah. So, yeah, nothing else is valuable. So let's see what this effect is. We need an apiary, and actually, yeah, I'll get some frames. So apiary. And, oh, I could just stick it in here. Nah, I'll set up another apiary. So you can go right here. You know what? No, just in case it does like environmental damage. Oh, dang it. I need a pick for that. And I think I have a spare stone pick in there. I don't want to use my diamond one just in case it gets destroyed by this. Okay, there we go. I don't know why you need a pick to pick up apiaries. They're made of wood. Alvearies are picked up with an axe, I think. Anyway, so we'll just put this off over here. And here's the dragon egg, so they can see those as flowers. And sure, let's get some frames. We want these to produce pulsating propolis for us, or pulsating combs. Is that what they're called? Mysterious combs. That's what they are. All right, so I'm going to back off a bit till I see bees coming out. Are they doing it? Are they doing it? Yeah, I can just barely see them. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, okay. So it's like unstable, just more hearts at a lower rate. Okay, that's not so bad. Or like aggressive, just with more damage. All right. Whew. Okay, just had to see. And I wanted to be extra careful just in case it was really destructive, because you never know with these things. Anyway, oh yeah, we're not going to get to either of those things because I'm already at 40 minutes here. So let me cut away now. I'll get some lava for this thing and also for the acclimatizer, and we will be back when we are ready to build our rock cutter. Man, I hate working in the space. Wiring this up like this is just such a pain. I need a better... Wait, if I could craft this to... What? Can't I do that anymore? I was pretty sure you could craft these to change the... Okay, maybe I just dye it? What? You gotta be kidding me. Because I wanted to paint those two. Yeah, shapeless IC2 crafting. Painter into painter. What? Do I have to paint more stuff before it will... What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Can I, like, clean it in water? No. What? Has Greg Tech broken that? Man. Okay, I will make a second painter. Fine. I don't want to, but guess I'll have to. Yeah, working in this space is a pain just to get the wires to go. I really need a better spot for things like the industrial blast furnace. Got some lava cans here. That's with me the acclimatizer. Okay, so it'll still be a bit before I actually get this titanium smelted, so one moment. Man, this setup needs an upgrade. I need an MFSU in here, because I had my industrial centrifuge going. Wait, what? How are you still getting power? Maybe it's just going to stay there until it runs out. Had my industrial centrifuge going at the same time as this blast furnace. What? How is that insufficient? 128 per tick? What are you complaining about? Come on, work. Get all the way there. I unhooked the industrial centrifuge, so this should be giving its full 128 per tick. Oh, wait, no. Because of the gold cable, it might not get all the way there. Okay, so let's... man, there's nothing I can do about that right now, so hopefully this will make it. It made one, so make a second one, please. Come on, do it. Yes, okay. Whew, alright, so I'm going to hook that back up so we can make some more methane for this thing, which is currently running on methane. Cool. That's just burning some coal coke to get some extra power generation, because this thing is draining. And we're going to drain it a bit more because we can make the rock cutter now, and it's going to need a charge. So there we go, rock cutter. Charge me up, please. So we'll just try this out on grass, I guess. I don't know of any ores in the immediate area that I would want to use this on, but I can get grass with it. Yeah! Uses, okay, 500 EU per use. That's a good bit, so that's only... Well, I'll keep this grass or replace that with dirt, or just leave it. Yeah, okay, so I think that's all we're going to get to today. Let's see how our bee is doing. Up to, okay, so with that much lava, that was like half a stack of lava cans total. And we got 1 point of tolerance out of that. Okay, so we're going to need a lot of lava cans to get both the princess and the drone up to a level where they can work in this biome. But we'll do it. Okay, so that'll take a little while. A good bit of aluminum, but good. We have a use for aluminum. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up here because this is already pretty long. It unfortunately did not rain, so we can't try out our rain tank yet. We could try out the rail setup. Actually, okay, let's do that. I'll make this a little bit longer. So let me get just a couple of water buckets and some charcoal, which I have in here. Good. And no, I'm not going to sleep. Okay. Let's see if this will complete a full circuit, go get some stuff from the quarry, and bring it back. That one chest that the item loader is connected to is not entirely empty yet, I think, so this should be able to work, and I'll follow it to see that it does what it's supposed to. We'll even fuel up the anchor cart. So I'll put one ender pearl in here, 12 hours, good. And I want you to go... Okay. So we'll put some water in here. Good. That'll do for the moment. I kind of feel like giving it more, but I guess that'll be enough for the moment. So can I'm almost scared to push this just because of what happened last time, but I'm just going to push it along here. So we want this to load up with water, and there's some charcoal in there. Good. So that's fine. I'll give it a little more. So hopefully, so these shouldn't stop at all. Keep going. Good. This shouldn't stop here. Good. That doesn't have anything. Oh, hey, why have you... Oh, that's why it's disconnected. Okay, good. So it loaded that up. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Can I... Here. All right, fine. I'll bootstrap it with a piece of charcoal. And that's not going to get it hot enough to produce any steam. Don't stand on the tracks. All right, 1 second. All right, here we go. 100. Steam's building up. This should take off any second now. I hope. Oh, here we go. Force full. I don't want that on. Hold it empty. There it goes. There it goes. Okay, load up, please. It's loading. Good, good. Okay. Oh, no, it broke. Oh. Okay, so that right there is a problem for sure. We'll have to use a different track. I think a Y track can be used for that. This is speedy. I think those 3 buttons or 4 buttons along the bottom are speed settings. I should have slowed it down a little bit. You just narrowly escaped dying, sheep. All right, so this thing is moving. Almost out of sight, but it's still up there, and it's still staying together, even though it's messed up its order a little bit. So, oh, I wonder if this item loader is going to load. What's it going to do here? I didn't set the filters on that to only chest cart, but it's filling it up. Yeah, there's some stuff. Good. There it goes. Whoa! Still together, even though it's in the wrong order. Watch out, animals! Oh, what the hell? That sheep got pushed, but it didn't get killed. Very strange. Huh. Wish I was that lucky. It sure killed me. I need my Boots of the Traveler or Quantum Suit leggings or something. I might avoid those. Well, also they're really expensive, so it'd be hard to get that much iridium. I can't sprint anymore. Oh, what has it done? What has it done? Oh, yeah, it's doing the right thing. So it's unloading. And, oh. Now it's confused. All right, I never actually put a gate on there, so that buffer is full. And this doesn't know where to go. But anyway, I'm gonna take his charcoal, because, oh, hey, come back. And actually tell you to shut down. And that made it turn around. Okay, so we need to fix up this track here. Well, no, maybe that's not what we want. What kind of track do we want here? Switch track. That's probably it. Maybe. Okay, well, we'll fix that up at some point. So, anyway, this basically works. It pretty much did its job. I need to pull the stuff out of the item unloader to actually get it into chests. Now, I wonder if an autarchic gate will keep up, because that was unloading much faster. I really feel like I should be able to pull this out another way. Maybe out of the side? Because the sides look a little different. Let's just try that real quick. No. Oh, dang it. What? Yeah, so that's not working. No, I don't know. I'm sure I can put this chest next to it and it would fill it up, right? Why did I have a chest on me? Yeah, there it goes. Okay. So, don't really want to do that, but that's an option. Yeah, I guess I could do that and just pipe out of that one chest. Yeah, that probably makes sense, because that would give it as much capacity as a storage minecart. Then we won't have to worry about the speed of the autarchic gate. Anyway, cool. So I think we've demonstrated that that basically works. Just need a few tweaks and some debugging. Fix this problem here. And we'll be good to go. So, that's going to be it for today. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys later.